name is Samar Hammam, and I'm the director of Rocking Chair Books. It's an independent agency based in London. I've been open for a few years. Before that, I was at Toby Edie Associates. I was a director there. And the motto of the agency is original and page-turning books, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. The cover letter is basically just a little blurb that you put in the body of the email that you send to an agent, and it's just, it just tells us a little bit about what's going to be in the book, so that we're not sort of reading into the void. But I think one way to think of it is as the back copy of a book. So if you look at books that are similar, if you're an author and you're looking for books that are similar to yours, go look at 10 of them and just get a feel of what's written and put that in your cover letter. And then the book is a different kettle of fish. It's it's a much bigger beast, really. And with that, I would be really mindful that the opening of the book is going to be critical, because the agent is it's going to be very time sensitive. So the longer that you can keep an agent hooked, the more you're going to get an agent, the more you're going to get a book deal, and the more it's going to sell once it goes out into the marketplace. At the end of the day, we have heard thousands upon thousands of pitches. For me, at the end of the day, the book, the voice, and the talent of the writer is going to be what does it. So I'm very forgiving on people who aren't necessarily able to pitch. I don't expect the author to be the agent. It helps me, it can help, but at the end of the day, I'll get to the book and make a decision based on the actual test. I don't know, maybe other agents see it differently. But for an agent, I think this is a really, it's a critical moment and a critical decision to make, because what you invest is your time and the value, so you have to decide whether you think it's going to be worth it, whether it's going to pay off in the end. But I think there's very, very good books that you get and you sort of and on, where they're really, really good, and then there's brilliant. And for an agent, you kind of sometimes it's right there, and you're not sure. Do I spend the time? Don't I spend the time? We agonize as well, I think, and the biggest dream you could ever have is it comes in ready. But that's not life, we work together, the agent and the author are a team. And with my agency, it also feels a bit like a family too. So.